morning, I'm Maricar Bautista, sitting in for Mikey Oreta. And you're watching Basis Points, where we dive deep into the numbers and stories that drive our economy and shape our world. The headlines: President Bongbong Marcos is expected to sign the proposed 6.3 trillion national budget for next year on December 30th. Thousands of customers of digital bank GoTyme fall victim to an alleged tax scam. And a new survey reveals fewer Filipinos expect a happy Christmas. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. will sign into law the 2025 General Appropriation Bill on December 30. Presidential Communication Office Acting Secretary Cesar Chavez said that the signing of the 6.35 trillion pesos proposed national budget will be held after the commemorative events for Rizal Day. Marcos was supposed to sign the bill on December 20, but Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin said he delayed it for an extensive review of the measure. The Board of Investments, or BOI, grants Green Lane certificates to 173 projects to fast-track their approval process. The projects cost a total of 4.51 trillion pesos, with foreign investments worth 1.65 trillion pesos. 139 of the projects are for the renewable energy sector, more than a dozen are for food security. 8 projects are for digital infrastructure. In February last year, President Bongbong Marcos signed Executive Order Number 18, establishing green lanes to accelerate and simplify the permit and licensing processes for strategic investments. The International Monetary Fund suggests the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or BSP, could slowly decrease the interest rate and shift to a neutral monetary stance. The IMF says doing so is appropriate, though it also warns of risks from supply shocks. The agency emphasizes the importance of a data-dependent approach and careful communication around policy setting to manage expectation amid uncertainty on inflation and U.S. monetary policy path. Last week, the BSP slashed interest rates by 25 basis points, its third such reduction this year. It signaled fewer rate cuts next year. The International Monetary Fund pushes for the restoration of capital for Land Bank and the Development Bank of the Philippines. This after the 2 state-owned banks contributed to the startup capital of the Maharlika Investment Fund. The IMF says the move aims to ensure the stability of the country's financial system. It adds the establishment of the Maharlika Fund should not come at the cost of a resilient financial system. The MIC had an authorized capital stock of 500 billion pesos. Under the law, the Land Bank was mandated to initially contribute 50 billion, while DBP contributed 25 billion pesos. Thousands were allegedly stolen from some digital bank GoTyme's users this month in an apparent text scam. Some users slammed the bank, saying it lacks security measures. The attack comes after the BSP warns against text hijacking. Agatha Gregorio has the details.
One click on your text messages tab may launch one warning after another against clicking any link in text messages. Some of these warnings come from banks, some from the National Telecommunications Commission. No specific scam is mentioned, but more and more posts are emerging where thousands were allegedly getting stolen from GoTyme users after they clicked a link. One of them lost 90,000 pesos.
Nag-text po sa akin yung GoTyme lang nakalagay. Yung text po medyo kinabahan po ako kasi kala ko po baka mabuksan yung account. 90,000 po kasi nandun. Pinakita ko po sa girlfriend ko yun, ma'am. Tapos click namin yung link, ma'am, kasi akala namin may nag-bypass sa account, ma'am. Tapos pagka yun po, hindi siya tumagal ng 5 minutes, ma'am. Tapos yung nilagin yung account namin, ma'am, sabi parang iba na daw yung password.
Various GoTyme users told Bilyonaryo News Channel they lost more than 11,000 pesos each. Their experiences appear to be similar, receiving texts from someone with the contact name GoTyme. The texts draw users to a link, either for a voucher expiring soon or a warning of unusual activity in their accounts. Alvin says he lost 100,000 pesos from this scam, and after learning that there were others like him, he created a chat group for victims. Over 30 people have joined, and from their group alone, the total amount stolen run to more than 1 million pesos.
Tinawagan ko yung customer service nila and nakakonek ako sa kanila almost 3 hours. So paano ko mapi-freeze yung account ko na may ganong unauthorized transaction? Sinasabi nila authorized na walang guarantee mababalik. Dire-diretso yung flow ng transaction na ganong kalaking amount. Din sa ibang bank, pag ganong kalaki ang amount, mismo mag-initiate ng call sa'yo, is yung bank, sabihin nila data privacy, hindi sila magbibigay ng details. But sa side namin na victim ni GoTyme, makukuha yung details namin, which is contact number namin. Saan yung data privacy namin? So ang nangyayari dito kasi parang inside job siya kasi monitored yung account namin eh.
Some users have already approached the police aside from GoTyme. However,
Gagalaw lang naman sila ma'am kasi kung may order ng court eh. Kasi ang inaano na ma'am, law enforcement lang daw sila. So sinabi din sa akin ma'am ng cybercrime na sabi ko kasi sir sabi ni Paymaya, yung fraud ni Paymaya eh pag na-file daw kami ng police report is Paymaya to law enforcement. Ang sabi sa akin sa cybercrime ma'am na si Paymaya, kondaril na namin daming kaso kay Paymaya pero hindi sila nagbibigay ng details due to privacy daw. Kasi attorney na daw na ang kausap nila which is law enforcement lang daw sila. Ngayon kasi ma'am, hanggat walang order ng court is halos hindi sila makakilos. Then kaya in-advise sa akin ma'am is mag-direct kami kay BSP.
according to Alvin, they already filed a complaint with the Bangko Sentral and GoTyme was given 15 days to respond. Bilyonaryo News Channel is still waiting for an official statement from BSP on the matter. Earlier this month, the BSP already warned against text hijacking, which uses International Mobile Subscriber Identity or IMSI catchers. These use a signal stronger than legitimate cellular towers, tricking phones to connect to them instead of the real network. The BSP also advises consumers not to click on links in text messages, even if they seem to have come from banks. People are also advised to scrutinize messages they get and to immediately report any unusual transactions to their banks or e-money providers. Bangko Sentral adds it is taking measures to address text hijacking. Some of the victims also believe they will get their money back. Bilyonaryo News Channel reached out to GoTyme regarding the issue, but it has yet to respond. Agatha Gregorio, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
The government sets a higher revenue collection target for the Bureau of Internal Revenue and the Bureau of Customs next year. From the target 2.85 trillion pesos this 2024, the BIR has been tasked to collect 3.2 trillion pesos, while the BOC needs to collect 1.06 trillion pesos. Finance Secretary Ralph Recto admits this will be challenging. But officials are banking on increased collection efficiency and the passage of several tax measures to reach the target goals. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas or BSP spent almost 5 billion pesos for the initial batch of polymer banknotes. Based on the BSP's financial statement for last year to the Commission on Audit or COA, German-based paper fabric Lusenthal snagged the biggest contract amounting to 3.7 billion pesos. Another German company, GCK Plus Devrient Currency Technology, was awarded a contract worth more than 727 million pesos for the supply and delivery of 200,000 bundles of finished banknotes in 500 peso denomination. A 269.5 million peso contract was awarded to British company De La Rue International Limited for the supply and delivery of 150,000 bundles of 50 peso denomination. We're taking a quick break. You're watching Basis Points.
Good morning, I'm Ferdy Salvador.
I'm Mikey Oreta, and welcome to Industry Beacon, where we shine a light on the trailblazers, the disruptors, and the industry leaders shaping our future. And in each episode, we'll explore how they're staying ahead in their respective fields, one industry at a time.
The industry changes quite rapidly.
We know where to go. We've got our comfort zone.
Those are early manifestations for the of what
I'm happy you told me that because now I know I'm not getting Alzheimer's.
Industry Beacon on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Good evening.
I'm Pinky Webb. Tonight we ask the questions, what does the investigation cover? We tackle the issues,
The president's immunity from suit is absolute.
we clarify matters, and we get on point.
Watch his press con. Sinabi niya na ayaw niya ng kudita.
What is questionable about the AR, sir? The Vice President keeps insisting walang active threat kung hindi ako mamamatay.
Tignan na lang natin, mahirap pang pangunahan eh.
Pinky Webb, on point. Your newest source of news and information.
That's it?
Follows you everywhere, every day.
Wow!
Oh man.
King and free TV. Online.
He joins us from the Batasang Komersyal.
On mobile.
Simulan na natin ang agenda. No privacy.
This is BNC, and we are everywhere.
The latest news, national issues, the political scene, and conversations with prominent personalities. All these firsthand at the forefront.
It's still continuing with hearings on the EJ.
Filing
We
is
can
that
recommend the filing of cases with the proper offices or agencies.
It is always victimizing the poor, so we will continue to go against corruption in the budget.
At the forefront with attorney Karen Jimeno, 8 a.m.
You're back on Basis Points. Let's take a quick look at the financial markets. Wall Street's main indices all ended higher on Christmas Eve, with gains in mega cap and growth stocks bolstering benchmarks in a truncated Christmas Eve session. The S&P 500 gained 1.09%, while the Nasdaq Composite gained 1.34%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.85%.
Seeing this return back from where we were 2 weeks ago, from our point of view, nothing's really new. Looking forward into 2025, we're going to continue to see an increase in the S&P 500. We have a target of 7,000 for the end of year 2025. And we do think that there may not even be the 2 cuts that the Fed had anticipated and set forth for next year. We're thinking anywhere between 1 to 2 rate cuts is necessary, considering how strong the economy is.
Over in Europe, markets are mixed. The FTSE went up 0.42%. Germany's DAX index shed 0.18%, while France's CAC 40 went up 0.14%. Bilyonaryo Ramon Ang asserts his decision to raise parking fee rates at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport by 300% was justified. The move by the new NAIA Infrastructure Corporation was criticized by motorists. But Ang asserts the steep parking fee has discouraged motorists from leaving their cars overnight, resulting in bigger space for ride-hailing services like Grab. He added that the parking area's location is strategic, as motorists can directly enter the NAIA Expressway and Skyway from the pickup area. The renewable energy market is set to start its full commercial operation tomorrow, expecting 300 trading participants to register. Energy Secretary Rafael Lotilla said the launch is pivotal in advancing the Philippine clean energy transition. He added that it supports compliance with the Renewable Portfolio Standards, or RPS. It also ensures a robust framework for sustainable energy trading. Several dozen demonstrators staged a protest outside a downtown Manhattan Starbucks on Christmas Eve. More protests are expected in other branches across the U.S. The strike began on Friday after talks between Starbucks and the workers' union hit an impasse. The workers' group rejected an offer of no immediate wage hikes and a guarantee of 1.5% pay increase in the future. Starbucks says 98% of its stores across the U.S. remain open. In this Christmas season, shoppers went to the malls for shopping spree. Erica lists the brands that has exceptional quality and one-of-a-kind items.
Have you heard of brands like Biagini, Booty, Leica, or Bang & Olufsen? If yes, then you might be someone who values exceptional craftsmanship, premium quality, or even rare one-of-a-kind items. In 2024, the trend of quiet luxury continues to dominate the preferences of shoppers. It's not just about flashy logos or bold designs, but about products that exude understated elegance and craftsmanship. Here are some of the top picks of Bilyonaryo News Channel for the holiday season. For the camera geek is Leica, a brand renowned for its world-class cameras that can cost hundreds of thousands of pesos. For cutting-edge design and state-of-the-art sound quality, we found Bang & Olufsen. These speakers can go up to 4 million pesos. For the coffee connoisseurs, the Italian handcrafted espresso machines of La Marzocco. And speaking of Italian, for the bag collectors, Biagini and Booty are Italian luxury bag brands that offer rare and one-of-a-kind pieces. These bags are once again handcrafted and are a favorite of high-end shoppers. And while many billionaires still enjoy shopping abroad, these exclusive items are increasingly becoming accessible in Manila. For shoppers, it's not just about buying what's trending in the luxury world. It's also about adopting an investment mindset, where every purchase also holds value for the future, a type of luxury with purpose. Looking ahead to 2025, the spending habits are expected to become even more personalized and sustainable. There's also a growing trend of investing on experiences such as bespoke travels. Quiet luxury shopping is not just about the price. It's an expression of one's taste and values. A reminder that sometimes true luxury lies in the craftsmanship and not in the loudness of the brand name. Erica Christensen, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Fewer Filipinos expect a happy Christmas this year. A social weather station survey showed that 65% of Filipinos expect a happy Christmas, a 73% decline over the past 2 years. The survey result that was released yesterday also showed that 10% of Filipinos expect a sad Christmas, a 6% increase in 2023. On the other hand, 26% anticipate a holiday will be neither happy nor sad. We're taking a breather. Basis Points. We'll be right back. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. urged the public to live a life of meaning and purpose this Christmas. In his Yuletide message, Marcos said that this occasion has been a crucial part of deeply held beliefs where people get to experience the presence of God. Marcos also expressed hope that the spirit of Christmas make love and peace abound in every Filipino household. Almost 2 million Filipinos have been orphaned or abandoned, finding refuge in orphanages or centers, according to a United Nations Agency for Children, or UNICEF. Soo Jin Kim take a closer look at how Christmas is celebrated at one such center in Upper Bicutan, Taguig City.
Christmas is a season of love and giving, a sentiment strongly felt at the House of Sarang, a home for orphaned and abandoned children. It isn't just Filipinos who show care and compassion for these children. Even foreigners like Brother Hyobo Shim dedicate their efforts to ensuring the children will have a joyful Christmas. Despite the challenges, the children at the House of Sarang celebrate Christmas with happiness and excitement. Children naturally look forward to Christmas, especially when gifts from donors are part of the celebration. Like many centers, the House of Sarang relies on donations from individuals, companies, and organizations to meet the children's needs, from food, clothing and medicine, to books and toys. These donations bring joy and sustenance for the children.
House of Sarang meaning is a house of love. Sarang is a love. Children, they stayed on the street, but they came here, they eat well, they sleep well, they are not dangerous from other people. That's why I'm happy.
This Christmas, the House of Sarang continues to be a haven of hope for children in need. Here, they find not only a safe place to stay, but also opportunities to learn and develop skills. There's a classroom for their studies, as well as areas for skills development like baking and barista training. Practical skills like cooking and cleaning are also taught, and vitamins are a daily staple.
Very important is education, of course, and school supply, and also important for us. And then some medical program. When children is very sick, I'm very, very sad. So I want to bring to children a hospital, or I give to them proper the medicine and medical service, also good psychology service.
This Christmas, love reigns at the House of Sarang. Compassion and care for the children remain the center's guiding principles. The facility encourages individuals and organizations to visit and spend time with the children.
Parang minsan lang po makakita yung mga bata ng ibang mga tao since the usual day kami lang yung kasama nila. So kapag may mga bumibisita po dito to prepare programs, pasayahin yung mga bata, sobrang saya din po namin kasi dito lang sila nagkakaroon ng, pag may bumibisita sa amin, nagkakaroon ng time to spend with friends, yung mga new friends na nami-meet nila through outreach program.
Aside from bonding with the children, the institution also calls on everyone to keep donations coming, not just during Christmas but throughout the year.
Those people na gusto pong magpaabot ng tulong dito sa House of Sarang, we are very grateful po sa inyo. Kung makakapag-donate po ng mga groceries, ng bigas, and also po yung mga school supplies for our children, and lahat po ng mga basic essential na pangangailangan po sa araw-araw.
Sujin Kim, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Britain's Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, hosted the 4th Royal Carols at Westminster Abbey in London. The event was held on December 6th. It was televised in the UK on Christmas Eve. Kate was joined by her husband, Prince William, and other members of the royal family. It celebrated individuals from across the country who have shown kindness in their communities. And that's it for Basis Points. I'm Maricar Bautista. We'll be back tomorrow for news on the financial markets and more. Keep it here on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.